Here is the ventral body cavity opened, the abdominal pelvic cavity opened. You can see some of the reproductive structures. Now we are going to cut at the esophagus and take the gut out so that we'll see the reproductive structures very well, all of it. So cutting at the esophagus to remove all the gut, and yes, we are going to now cut at the rectum. Yes, so we cut at the rectum here to take all the gut out, and you can see the reproductive structures very well now. You have a testis here, you have these structures. We'll look at them in detail, but here is the reproductive structures shown here. Now, yes, we have the penis here. See the penis, and there's a joint here where my finger is. It's called pubic symphisis. So what is pubic symphisis? Well, here is the pelvic girdle in your short. The girdle is made up of two bones. I have it drawn here. This is one half of the girdle. This is another half of the girdle. And these two girdles fuse together at the joint. And the joint here is the pubic symphisis. Now, the three bones, it will interest you. We have this one as the ilium. You have here is the pubis. And here is the ischium, this part. So there's pubis also in this half of the bone. And the two halves fuse together with the cartilage. And the cartilage is fibrous. So we have this area fused, that's it, with the cartilage, and it's a fibro cartilage. Here there's a cartilaginous structure, but the cartilage is fibrous, and so you have a fibrocartilaginous structure fusing these two bones together, pubis, and that is the pubis symphisis. Now you notice that this is the backbone or vertebral column here. Now this is my illustration of the urinary bladder, and then you have the urethra. That is part of the excretory system, and the urinary bladder, it lies here. That is its position, and the urethra goes under the pubic symphisis. So there's urethra there, and not only urethra, the penis begins in here. So the penis is here, urethra lying in it. So we can put in the penis. So that's the position of the pubic symphisis, urethra, and penis. The urethra and the penis are below the pubic symphisis. But if you want to see the beginnings of the penis, you have to cut through the pubic symphisis and pull apart the pubis. This pubis and that pubic, pull it apart, and that is what we are about to do. Now we put a scalpel in the pubic symphisis and then pull the two pubic bones apart. So here are the two pubic bones. We pull them apart with the thumbs. Here is it pulled apart. You see the gap there. The urethra and the beginning of the penis is supposed to be in the gap. Yeah, here. So that is where the urethra is and the beginnings of the penis is. Now, here we have what is called the gubernaculum. We'll talk about it in detail very soon. On the right side of the organism, here is the gubernaculum again. On the left side is a look like a muscle, but it used to be a cord. We'll discuss it further. Then you have the structure being shown attached to the testis. This is the spermatic cord. It's a cord that contains a lot of blood vessels and lymph and nerves, and blood flows into it to the testis. Yes, blood flows from the spermatic cord into the testis. Now, here we have the vas deferens, that's the epididymis that stores sperms, and sperms that are stored in the epididymis flow into the vas deferens or sperm duct, flows into it, and then goes into the urethra, and then into the urethra that lies in within the penis. Well, here you back to the right side, you see the vas deferens that comes from the epididymis. Yes, now we can see the structure is called uterus masculinus. One on each side is an embryonic vestigial structure that could have ended up as a uterus. So it's a vestigial structure, but it can become infected. Now you can also see the spermatic cord on the right side that comes from the testis. Okay, good. So that's the spermatic cord on the right side. A lot of blood vessels and nerves. Here still is the spermatic cord on the left side. Here is the gubernaculum. It's a cord in the embryo that pulls the testis. The testis in the embryo is near the kidneys, and the gubernaculum pulls it to its final position and attaches it to the scrotal sac. Good. So here is a rat, and here is the scrotum. Here's another scrotum in which the testis is. So the testis is kept in the scrotum. So this is testis on the left side. You have the epididymis here. You have the vas deferens here. You have the gubernaculum here. Then you have this fatty bit, and then the spermatic cord. Then you come to the right side. You have the gubernaculum. You have the epididymis. You have the vas deferens. This is the testis. This structure is the spermatic cord. Then we have the penis, urinary bladder. Urethra is here in it. This is where the pubic symphisis was. This is uterus masculinus, another uterus masculinus. Thank you very much. Goodbye.